Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. Goodness, I'm was just recording some stuff and getting stream related stuff, and of course things got all discombobulated and I couldn't remember and I forgot to readjust things. At least I got this sorted out at the beginning. How many hours do I have in Harvest Moon? Uh a lot, let's just say. Across all games, I have a whole lot. But this for this session in particular, I'm not 100% sure. But I think good number of hours. Of course, if we're talking across the whole Harvest Moon series, I don't even want to begin to imagine how many hours I've spent. Anyways. Alright. Again, sorry about the volume issue. I swear I gotta write myself a note each time. All the settings I put for my streaming and recording and such. Yeah. Hopefully this'll be fine. Yes, Kitty! You get to have a cat in this version. Doesn't really do much, but you know, fun to have. How's my day been? Pretty good. Hopefully yours has been going good as well. Did a bit of footage recording for my next video before start streaming, so there's that. Okay, yes, I did have something ordered. A pond. Put it. Yeah, we'll expand the chicken area at some point. But for now, we'll just put it here, the pond. What am I having for dinner? Leftover mac and cheese, I'd say. Like baked mac and cheese, mind you, not just instant mac and cheese. After that, we'll see. For dinner. For coming dinners, I mean. Right. Want to wash this horse. Right. Hopefully with this time being a bit later that I start streaming, we'll be more available, you know. It'll be more convenient for more people, but we'll see. You know. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. As they say, you know, just like Goldilocks, gotta try out different things before you figure out what's just right and all that. Rub. Gotta rub your chickens to tell them how much you love them. Didn't know if you knew that, but that's basic farming 101. Where's my fourth chicken? Probably escaped. Oh, where'd you go? Where'd you go? Oh, you're somewhere around here. Oops. Did I watch Robert Downey Jr. Sherlock Holmes? No, I can't say I have. Steamed bun pizza. That sounds interesting. Gonna run my CP. Yeah, I need it. CP. Just reminded of that one time AVGN was saying sheepy like that. For one of his videos. Oh god, I thought my sheep disappeared, but nope, it was just covered by me. Oh, look at my cow. Touch it now. Also reminds me, I did enjoy the those games I played for my birthday week stream. Would not mind playing more of them in the future if anyone else is interested too. We'll see how things go though. This minigame is easier with when you got your when it's just on a touchscreen and not when you have a stylus on a touchscreen and not just on the computer, but whatever. Let's get more comfortable here. Excuse me. Alright. Toss these in. I wanted to see where my chicken went. Well, what? How'd you get way down there? Alright, you're coming with me. Hey, VGen, angry video game nerd. Real name is James Rolfe. Hello, Lex. As you can see, I have returned with farming. We are farming for fun and profit. Just up here. Yeah. There we go. You've returned with funny jokes. Well, I certainly like jokes, even ones that might be a bit cheesy. Because God knows how many cheesy jokes I make. I almost forgot to set my stuff. Oh well. Let's do that whenever I get the chance. Boop. Watering my cabbage. Cabbages are fun. Well, I certainly try to be entertaining, transmissions. Sometimes when I try to be funny, sometimes I feel more like, you know, that meme from the Joker movie with Joaquin Phoenix, whenever he's, like, telling jokes and reading out his joke book and no one is laughing. Sometimes I feel like that, but if people do find me funny, that's great. Crap! Yeah, you're fine, you're fine. Get up. Yes, truly, we live in a society. Okay, right. Alright, so it's time to mine. Oh, I just remembered too, real quick, before we, forget. Both of my panels that I applied for our local convention got accepted. I don't really, nothing yet on exact scheduling, but it is a for sure for go. So, when I know more information, I shall be sure to tell all of you on the social medias. Indeed, who's there? Wanna make sure I didn't forget that either. Yes, thank you, Lex. Like I said, don't know what the chances are of how many my viewers will be able to make it to that particular convention. You know, we're all spread out everywhere. But, you know, hopefully it all goes good. Or, you know, hopefully, everything goes... I still get a good number of people anyways, and... I think I know how this joke is heading, but I'll play along. King Boo-hoo. Yes. Let's... Oh, crap. There we go. No, not there! Okay. Save scumming is fun for you and me. Yeah, I admit, I, kind of felt where that joke was going, but still, very good. A+. In fact, I have a joke of my own. Ever try the Wookiee steak? It's a little chewy! Yep. We'll, do one more session here. Yes, aren't I just a joker? Dang, I feel like I got more zingers, but I can't think of them right now. Oh well, I'll share them. Hello, Jay's Gaming Notes. I am doing quite well. Hopefully you are too. Yes, I love Harvest Moon. Very first one I played was More Friends of Emerald Town for the Game Boy Advance when I was a wee lass. And I fell in love ever since. Or I've been in love ever since. Did I get anything for my birthday? Yeah, went on a mini shopping spree out at some beauty supply place, or, yeah, beauty supply. Well, I shouldn't say beauty supply, because that's, like, for hair and stuff. But I should say, like, makeup and, skincare store. Anyways, what I meant to say is, I bought a couple of nice things from there. Restocked on some stuff. And all that. So yeah, nothing too big, but still figured might as well splurge just a bit. But yeah, I like Magical Melody as well. I may consider playing it on stream. Was thinking of playing various Harvest Moon games on stream just because they're fun and fairly relaxed to play. Don't need to split my attention too much between chat and gameplay since it ain't exactly intense. Oh, rain's coming down hard right now. I don't know if you can hear it, but going to get a fair bit of rain these next couple of days. Get your butt up. I was also saying that I was actually enjoying the games I was playing for my birthday week stream, and I think it'd be fun to play them more on stream. If people are interested. We'll see how it goes. We shall see. What other Harvest Moon game would be fun to play on stream? Could be fun to play Harvest Moon 64. I quite like that one. What else? What else? What other what other Harvest Moon games are fun to play? Yes, GameCube one, Wonderful Life is fantastic as well. That could be fun to play. Well, yes, guess it just depends on how things go, what my plans are. Like I said, I like to plan ahead and all, but things are always subject to change. But yes, yeah, I know not everyone's super fond of the, ultra chibi style of Magical Melody, but I never really minded. I get that's not gonna appeal to everyone, but I can't say I really minded ever. Eggs. Hello, Lord, Rila? I believe that is. Hello, welcome to the stream. Playing Harvest Moon DS. Cute, as you could probably see. I don't want to waste too much time trying to decide where I want to go. I'm doing well. Hopefully you are too. You know, it would be funny to try to do a speed run of this game where you get a level 99 poison mushroom or red herb and just kill everyone at the Harvest Festival. I don't know about that, though. It's quite funny that you could do that, but... don't know. Yeah. Funny you mentioned about theme naming for animals. I tend to name my, what is it? My chickens, well, my birds, I should say, chickens and ducks after fruits, and my bigger livestock, the cows and the sheep, after vegetables. There's that, I guess. You get the hell back here. Well, thank you. Well, thank you very much, Lord Rila. Very sweet. I certainly try. As I say, you know, I'm not perfect, but I at least try. There we go. Let's get these out of the way. I should probably, like, surround the whole chicken thing so that they don't escape. Oh, I can just do that, actually. If I were perfect, I'd be Cell. Yeah, I guess that's true, isn't it? Ah, Dragon Ball humor. Your stream. Thank you. Glad to hear you're enjoying it. Hopefully I can bring more entertainment to come. Get you all arranged here. Good enough for now. Ah, crap, I forgot I wanted to save the jewelries. Oh, well. I'll still make sure to get my, chat quota in for him. For my, chosen Matzler. It's all your energy to toss that rod in. Come on. No bites, I guess. Eh, you win some, you lose some. Okay. Well, I'll certainly try, Lord Arila. I will certainly try. What up? Alright. It looked like I died on stream. But, it's quite funny, actually. Steam's just being a pain. Yeah, Steam. Twitch is just being a pain as usual. Excuse me. Might as well check this first. You know, I completely forgot about that, actually, in Magical Melody. If you're lost, you can just click a button and go straight home to bed. I must have completely forgotten about that. But yes, that is handy. Granted, you know, map isn't huge in Magical Melody. But, you know, even so, if it's really late and you don't want to end up staying up all night, you can just teleport home. He instant transmits into bed. Yeah, it's quite funny and cute. Alright, once we get a pond, we can get ducks. Well, we don't need, actually, we need to get another bird so if we want to get ducks, because I only got 4. Oh yeah, my day's doing pretty good. Before streaming, I was doing a bit of recording game footage for my next video. That's cool, I think. Where are we going? Right here. Get the birds. It's good your day was nice. We all have our ups and downs, but it's better to have a good day. Oh, I guess that goes without saying, doesn't it? Chickens! Who's my favorite DBZ villain? Hello, Swag. Also, hi, Swag Kirby Official. Good to see you. Does, do Vegeta and, Piccolo count? I probably not, but, you know, they're pretty cool. You know, I find, actually, come to think of it, I don't know if Majin Buu counts either, but I find him weirdly endearing. Yeah, redeemed villains, of course, but, you know. Just didn't know if that counted, but if it does, then there you go. I was just thinking about my birthday stream. I did want to play this point-and-click adventure game, Peanuts-themed point-and-click adventure game, but fortunately I couldn't get stream or couldn't get work the way I wanted to, so I played Snoopy versus the Red Baron. Ah, that sucks. Swag, Kirby. Getting sick is no fun. I've definitely had those instances. Like, once a year I get those instances. About once or twice a year I get those instances where I'm sick for a whole week. Not fun. Hopefully you feel better soon, though. Oh, thank you. Yeah. Hey, whenever I get sick and literally can't talk. That's never fun. I have not watched Back at the Barnyard. I did watch the movie Barnyard a long time ago. And I know, and yeah, it does kind of have that dumb humor to it. But it's actually not a bad movie. And I hear it had a pretty damn good licensed game. It's way better than it's way better than a game based off of Barnyard ought to be, from what I understand. Yeah, cool. It's always cool to find stuff, hidden treasures in your own home as well. But yes, I got into Harvest Moon because a friend of mine way back in elementary school, she asked me about it, and she was like saying, oh, it's a game where you farm and stuff, and I thought, oh, that sounds cool, because I had a bit of a farming phase as a kid. So, yeah. So yeah, that's how I got into Harvest Moon, and how I found out about it, and then I saw, what was it? Yeah, More Friends of Mineral Town. I know what games I'm talking about. Saw More Friends of Mineral Town, got that, played it, and then just didn't stop. Yeah, the Barnyard game is like an open world game with being able to customize the farm you're in. Yes, cute Kirby's vibing. We could all use some of that in our lives, I think. I'll grab those later. Well, we don't actually I'll water these first. Just to get the watering out of the way. You know, I was, speaking of games in general to play, I kind of want to play the Mafia games now, because the new Mafia game, The Old Country, looks pretty interesting. Mafia in general, I thought always looked kind of neat. I just never got around to playing it. But we'll see. You know how it is. Too many games, too little time. Listen to anime music. Kind of. A little bit, I should say. I admit I listen more to video game music. Myself, speaking personally. Yeah, yeah, like I said, they're games I always thought looked interesting, but just haven't quite gotten around to playing yet. I know there's, of course, the, I think it's a full remake of Mafia 1. And then there's the remastered Mafia 2, which I heard was kinda meh. But we'll see. Alright, good night, Lord Rila. Glad to see you come here. Seeing someone getting milked and back to in the barnyard game. Oh, jeez. Let's see. This is how we dig in the mines. Yes, spaghetti. And pizza. Forget about it. Or something like that. Yeah, it kind of reminds me in Infamous 2. By the way, that's also a great series of games. In Infamous 2, they had oh my god, what was it called? I can't remember what they called New Orleans in there, but it was basically New Orleans. That was pretty cool. We're playing any of the DBZ games? Have I? No, I don't believe I have. Yeah, the newest one's pretty good, though. Sparking Zero, I think it's called. Numere! You're right, you're right. I thought it was something like that, but... Yes, you're right. Numere and, Infamous 2. Okay, let's collect the cucumbers. Oh, we'll collect these herbs first. Man, I miss Infamous. And Sly Cooper. I mean, I didn't play it back when I was a kid, but Sly Cooper's pretty cool. Could use some more love nowadays. Yeah, yeah, like I said, now that you mention it, the boy character in Magical Melody does kind of give up some Kid Gohan vibes. There's my horse. Why are you always running away? Let's get you here, maybe. So much harvest, so little time. Yes, Infamous is a great game series that, like I said, should be getting more love. I mean, I know we had, like, Infamous Second Son for PS4. That was great, but we haven't heard anything about the series since. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of prefer to see some of these older, forgotten PlayStation franchises revived. Again. Favorite form of Gohan? Hmm. Hmm. Well, I guess I... Hmm. I mean, I like Kid Gohan. He was a bit of a crybaby as a child, but, you know, he got better. But, you know, seeing Gohan as a dad is pretty cool. Oh, gosh, that's right. Speaking of, other game things... Kinda sucks that Kingdom Hearts Missing Link got, cancelled. But at the same time, it's nice to know that, Kingdom Hearts 4 is still well in development since we got that, since we got those pictures. And, you know, they said that they'll be revealing more information whenever they're ready. And I don't doubt it. But, man, oh, the waiting. Yeah, it seems like Sucker Punch is going, all in with their Ghosts of, series. And, you know, I like Ghost of Tsushima a lot. But I kind of wish I do wish that they would, kind of bring back, return to their older, IPs as well. Especially since apparently, Sly Cooper ended on the last Sly Cooper game ended on a cliffhanger. So, there's that. Yes, I have watched My Hero Academia. Also watching Vigilantes, which is pretty good. Honestly, I almost want to say I like Vigilantes more than, a little more than the main series, if you can believe that. Ah, yes, poor Sly Cooper. Another forgotten character in Sony's history. Speaking of forgotten characters, apparently there was going to be a crossover game with Crash Bandicoot and Spyro, and that got canceled. And that blows. I can't even say I played those games very much as a kid, but you know, that would have sounded cool, but who knows if that'll ever happen now. Where are we going? Right, we're just waiting. Silly. There we go. Yeah, that is pretty cute that you can get a armor based on Sly Cooper. I know there's a headband as well that's based off of Delson's beanie from Second Son. And there's also And there's also artwork that looks like traditional Japanese artwork of Sly and his buddies, as well as with Cole with his weapon he uses in 2. Okay, now what? Sunny, sunny. Also bugs me too, speaking of Sony games and PlayStation games that haven't been given enough love, it bugs me to hell that Sony is doing fucking all with Bloodborne. Like, even just getting a PC port of Bloodborne would probably get them a lot of money, let's be honest. I mean, they have PC ports now of all of their games, like Spider-Man and Ghost of Tsushima and Last of Us even. Well, it's very sweet of your mom to say that. I'm glad she enjoys too. But yeah, just even a port of Bloodborne to the PC on Steam, feel like would get Sony lots of money. Make people very happy. But I don't know why. I feel like Sony is just sitting on a whole bunch of money that they refuse to acknowledge. Sheesh. I hope. Yeah, also, I do hope we get more Kingdom Hearts 4 news soonest, but not gonna hold my breath. It'll come when it comes. Besides, it's not like I have a ton of other games I could be playing right now. Why are you so pissy, chicken? Yeah, I usually just tend to name my protagonists after myself in these games, personally. And yeah, that's a good way of putting it, the abandoned IP jail. Could say the same thing with, Capcom and Haunting Ground. Yes, chickens! Fun for everyone. But yeah. Honestly, though, if Okami can get a sequel, there's hope yet for all of our forgotten games. Like, seriously, I was absolutely flabbergasted that Okami was getting a sequel. Like, a real sequel. I don't just mean Okamiden. I mean, that game was fine. It was pretty good, especially for a DS game. But, you know, still not quite the Okami experience. I have no idea when Okami sequel is coming out, but, you know, it exists. Hopefully nothing happens where it gets cancelled. Also, Capcom at least seems to have not forgotten about Dino Crisis. They at least remember it exists because they released a port of it for PlayStation Network. Hey, finally got up to medium milk at least. Yeah, I would absolutely kill for a Haunting Ground port. Or a Rule of Rose port. Just a basic ass port would be great. Is a PS2 or Wii version? I have not played the Wii version, so I can't really speak on that one. I can't really speak on that, but the PS2 version slash PS4, whatever, 5, whatever ports they have for Okami now, that one's pretty good. Yes, I know I never played Darkstalkers, but I know that's a series a lot of people want to see revived. Oh, yes, very, very cute, naming your pet pagan magical melody after Oolong. Very cute. Where are we now? Oh, Don GOG, that's cool. I didn't know that. Dino Crisis 1 and 2. Yeah, I have heard of Breath of Fire. I didn't know they made that many, up to 4 games. I've heard good things about it, as far as JRPGs go. Like I said, whether or not I'll play certain games will always be a firm maybe. Yeah, we'll save right now. That's my sunscreen! Always wearing your sunscreen, kids. Sunburn and skin cancer are not fun. There we go. Probably as far as Capcom games, though, I think maybe Devil May Cry might be one of my favorites, as well as Okami. Of course, Devil May Cry, is not one of their, like, S-tier games, but still, it is at least treated better than, you know, Darkstalkers, or Dino Crisis, at least. Yeah. Oh, geez. I think I already talked about how, Sims games are probably my comfort games. There's games that I kind of get the urge to go back to and just play around in. What else do what other games would they be? I guess Kingdom Hearts 2 would be another one. Kingdom Hearts 2 is a game that's very near and dear to me. Let's go, Mario. Yes, Picross and Stardew Valley. Never played Picross myself. I think I just heard some thunder. Oh yeah, Stardew Valley is also very good. Beating bitch ass Virgil. Yeah. Oh, just to finish the game. I swallowed my pride and, like, went on to easy mode just so I could say I finished the game. Also, I must admit, I am quite fond of Virgil as a character myself. If we ever get a new Devil May Cry game, it'd be cool to see some more focus on him. But we shall see. I hope the power doesn't get knocked out. Does, oh well. Shit happens. I say that because I just heard some more thunder. Yes, I am very fond of, really all of the outfits in, DMC5 are very cool looking, but Virgil's is probably my favorite. Very much like the, three-tailed Cody's got. Only other character I can think of that has that is, Joker from Persona 5. That's a shame, because I think that looks cool as hell, having a three-tailed long coat like that. So far, there's only, at least I'm aware of, there's only 2 characters like that have that. Yes, I have heard of Captain Falcon. I have not played any of the F-Zero games, but I know that's another neglected franchise by Nintendo. I think most people now know Captain Falcon from Smash Bros. More than they do F-Zero. Something of a legacy character, it seems, but this whole "show me your moves" taunt. Oh yes, I'm sorry to hear about your brother, Lex. It's always rough losing a loved one. Don't want to make people too sad, of course, with my own, sad stories, but... you know. Thunder. Last month or so... no, it wasn't last month. I should say, like, at the beginning of this month, there was, like, those bad thunderstorms that knocked out power in a bunch of places. In the surrounding area. Yeah, I don't want to, like, you know, dictate how people feel when it comes to the chat, of course. Don't want to be a tyrant of a streamer, you know. Goodness. Just trash. Just my favorite Picross version? Never played it. So I can't really say. Strap keeps falling down. I'm not gonna lie, I quite like Virgil's voice, cause I like unique voices, personally. Both when it comes to both speaking and singing. Hello. Oh yes, Virgil's got 3 character traits I'm rather fond of. White hair, a unique voice, and a 3-tailed longcoat. Yeah, forgot. Or went right past him. There we go. Yes, Yamato is also a very, beautiful weapon. I will also confess that I find Virgil to be quite pretty. Rub, 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 rub. Alright, pawn's finished. The, yeah, DMC's got some great music for sure. Not there. I always forget where the, Home Shopping Network is. It's a pot. So I need to make curry. Yeah, hopefully this isn't the end for, Dante and Virgil for the DMC series. Goodness. I'm not gooning. Ladies do not goon, alright? I am a lady, and ladies do not goon. We admire from a distance. Anyways, I do hope that this isn't the last we're seeing of Dante and, Virgil for, DMC series, even if they're not going to be the main focus and going to be more like, supporting characters. Yeah, and of course I joke, of course ladies goon. We're human too, after all. But no, I promise we do not goon on stream, though. Why is my chicken sick? Good grief. I swear, you know, they should be fed whenever I, just leave them outside. Wait, I think I know why. Was it because there's a wild dog out there? Crap. Ah, shoot. I'll have to get some medicine out. Yes. Yes, I promise I try to keep stuff like sex jokes and crude humor like that. I try not to go overboard with that. Yes, the conversations we have on stream. But yes, I try not to go overboard with, sex jokes and crude humor and all that. But you know what? It's okay to do it in moderation. Everything in moderation, you know. Yeah, funny you mentioned that. Lady from Devil May Cry was kind of on, is, we'll say both. Was/is on my list of characters I'd like to cosplay as. It would probably even just be easy to throw something together, particularly for her DMC3 look, which I quite like as well. But yeah, we shall see. No hot tub streams, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, no hot tub streams. I'm not going to, I'm not going to, do any of those kinds of streams. Yeah, a Sparta cosplay would be very cool looking. He's very stylish, Sparta. Probably where his, kids get it from. So yeah, it'd be very cool, I think. Do you think Dante smashes, or is he too scared? You know, I just don't know. You know, apparently, you know, I just don't know, because, like, you know, he seems like the kind of guy that would get a bunch of ladies. But at the same time, Kiryu from Yakuza also seems like the type of guy that would get a lot of ladies. But also, apparently, he does not smash. I just don't know. Also, if I am going to do a hot tub stream, it will probably be me fully clothed, sitting in a kiddie pool, because that's what a lot of hot tub streamers do. It's not a real hot tub, it's just a kiddie pool. I'm just going to be fully clothed. And yeah, that'll be fun, I guess. It's going to be super uncomfortable, because being fully clothed while fully submerged is pretty uncomfortable. But I do it for you guys. Dante is quite endearing. That way. Wisecracking. Quite suave, but at the same time, rather secretly nervous. You want to see this hot tub stream of me just fully clothed, being soaking wet. Jeez. Also, getting a kiddie pool. Well, I was about to say getting a kiddie pool in here seems kind of messy and a hassle, but I guess it doesn't have to be in this room. Oh, the rain's coming down hard now. Oh god, I'm filled with hot chocolate. Oh jeez. Oh man, that's gonna be so messy. What? Wait a minute. What am I doing? It's 24-hour Stardew Valley hot tub stream. Oh gosh, I'm gonna be looking like a prune by the time that's done. Yes, I am quite... Yes, I am quite fond of Dante's wisecracks and Snark myself. Hiro's pretty cute, too. Oh, it's... Oh, a hot tub stream in Stardew Valley. Well, that would be something. Yeah, hot tub stream of Lost in Blue. I guess that's kind of fitting. Everyone's in the hot tub talk. Well, you know. You know. Sometimes you just wanna... hot tub. Now, if I ever found a hot tub time machine, I'd be golden. There a hot tub in Lost in Blue? Actually, there is, kind of. There's a hot spring you can find in Lost in Blue 2, at least. You starved to death in 2 hours. Yeah, sounds about right. But yeah, there is a hot spring that will restore your stamina, that you can use once per day to restore your stamina, actually. Yeah, Hot Tub Time Machine's one of those kind of goofy, humor, kind of, comedies. But, you know, I can enjoy those. I'm not above goofy humor. Okay, this is like really, I know this is really random to talk about, but, you think in the Toy Story world, you think in the Toy Story world, the bathtub is basically a, Olympic swimming, it's basically like a swimming pool for like, you know, in the Olympics where you swim laps across the pool? Again, I know this is very random, but I'm this kind of got me thinking about that, thinking about hot tubs and bathtubs. Yeah, you think whenever the humans aren't home, the toys in Toy Story will have, like, fill up the bathtub and have races in the bathtub, like they would at a pool. Yeah, I guess you're right. It's more like a motel pool, but still. And also, yeah, it's sized into the size of toys. It's with someone like Woody and Buzz, they, it would be more like a, Woody, Buzz, or any of the Barbie dolls would be more like a motel pool. Hey, but yeah, they did do P. Dirty in Kingdom Hearts 3. And in Maleficent, for that matter. Like, she was a major villain in the Kingdom Hearts 1. And even 2, she was still pretty threatening. But in Kingdom Hearts 3, they just kind of seem like they're Team Rocket. They show up, cause a little bit of chaos, but ultimately don't do that much harm. I can't help but think that maybe that was just a result of them having way too many plot threads, and they kind of wanted to resolve them all for this one, but... you know how it went. Ham kills Rex in the bathtub, oh no! Yeah, yeah. Just playing Kingdom Hearts for Game Boy Advance would probably make you quite confused. I admit I was a dumbass as a kid and played Kingdom Hearts 2 before Kingdom Hearts 1. Because I didn't realize it was Kingdom Hearts 2. But there was enough, I think there was enough, like, flashback and recap information in there to catch me up on things enough. I'll try that with Kingdom Hearts 3, though. You will be very confused. But I just thought it was really cool that you had this Disney villain as a big bad, or one of the big bads in Kingdom Hearts. I kind of wish there were more Disney characters that had bigger roles to play. It seems like they been scaling back on that, which is a shame. I guess we'll just have to see how things go. Yeah, I mean, I played the first Kingdom Hearts eventually, and I liked it for sure. But yes, Kingdom Hearts 2 is, I still think, the best one. Maybe I'm a little biased, but I just think even in terms of both writing and gameplay-wise, I just think it is probably the strongest in the series. Especially the Final Mix version. Right, I'll go do a TV shopping. The white-haired edgy dude. Oh, it's a steamer, not a pot. Oh well, still good to have. Yeah, you're probably talking about Riku, and... yeah, he is quite, edgy. Oh crap, I forgot to get medicine. And I admit too, he's kind of a whiny bitch in Kingdom Hearts 1, but he gets better after that. Like, he is not really edgy anymore after that. That's half the cast. Remember, I'll stock up on some medicine just to be safe. Not like I don't have the money for it. There's the meds. Oh crap, it's put in the toolbox, I forgot. There we go. What else? Maybe I should probably start putting my chickens away. See, I named this one Grape. After the fruit. Alright, have fun at class, Lex. Yeah. Gosh, thing with Potpourri is that, I really like how childish they kept making her with each entry. Her Harvest Moon 64 version is probably the best. She has some childish qualities, but she's still very much a young woman. Not like a woman child. That's just my opinion, of course. Yeah, I totally get that. I admit when I was a kid, my favorite, Disney princess was Aurora because I really liked her pink dress. And I still do. I still like her as a character, but, you know, more artistic reasons. All your friends married Karen? Yeah, Karen seems to be pretty popular as a bachelorette. Personally, I really like, Mary, and, I also really like Ellie, if we're talking the bachelorettes from Mineral Town. this down for size. My favorite bachelor from the Mineral Town games is the Doctor. Who never gets a real name. I mean, actually, he is called Dr. Trent in the Harvest Moon DS games, but, yeah. Even for the, Mineral Town remake, they went back to not giving him a real name. But yes, I very much like the sprite art in these old Harvest Moon games as well. Very, very expressive, even though they're just little sprites. He changed his legal name to Doctor. Maybe. There we go. Alright, where are we now? Right. Alright, probably want to put these chickens back. I think they've been getting attacked by the dogs. Yes, that's true dedication, isn't it? To name yourself after your own profession. Oh, I think this is coming loose. Hold on. Shoot. I'll have to remember to put some hair clips, put some bobby pins in to better secure this next time. Oh well. Not a huge deal. Where is... Brush? Right, horse is brushed. Yeah, we'll just take care of these chickens. Probably if we're talking, I just was thinking too. When it comes to the Forget-Me-Not Valley bouncers, I probably like Marlin the best. The guy that works on Vesta's farm. I think it's her cousin. I think he's her cousin or nephew, maybe. Anyways, maybe I'm misremembering. It's Celia is her cousin or whatever. But anyways, I always liked Marlin the best. Then his name got changed to Matthew in the remake, but still, same person, just different name. Sheep, ready to be sheared again. Scrub-a-dub-dub. Put the sheep in the tub. Not really, though. There's no bathtubs in this game for animals. That was cool, you could give your animals a wash and, A Wonderful Life. If you brought them over to the water trowel. Now what? Clippers, yeah. Gonna get all the wolves. Yeah, I've had plenty of those moments where I forget what day it is. It's like, wait a minute. It's not Tuesday. Alright, what else can we ship? Got the fish. Yeah, I definitely liked A Wonderful Life's atmosphere. I think that the more vibrant color palette and the remake kind of diminished that. I definitely prefer the earthy tones of the original. And the remake's still a good game in its own right. It's just I prefer the original A Wonderful Life. Definitely like its music as well. I think it's called, like, Gentle Breeze, the main song that plays on your farm. Very nice. I also really liked, Back to Nature's soundtrack. That was very good. Probably my favorite of them is, Back to Nature's. Yes, I also like Wonderful Lives. Ooh, our cabbage is done. And 64's was good. The original Harvest Moons was also good for the SNES. Okay. I think maybe once this in-game day is done, I'll call it a stream. Then I'll be streamed. Then I would have streamed for about an hour and a half. But yeah, the remake is good. Has some nice customization and quality of life features. I think that's as far as overall experience goes, the original is the best, is better. I'm certainly not gonna rag on the remake, but you know how it is. Yeah, yeah, I've still been playing the game since the split. Yeah, I have not played, what was it, Trio of Towns? Yeah, that's what it was, Trio of Towns, but I heard that one was pretty good, so I'd be willing to play that. The remake for, oh my gosh, what is it called? The remake for Grand Bazaar. That looks like it could be interesting. I haven't played the original Grand Bazaar yet, but remake looks like it could be interesting. Whew. Goodness. Get some more seeds! May have to gamble for them, though. Well, with that medals, of course. Oh, well, if you have Fire Emblem Path of Radiance, you are quite lucky, because that game, you need to pay out the ass nowadays to get that game. I mean, granted, now there is a, port of it for the, Nintendo Online. But still, I imagine physical copies are still probably going to be pretty valuable. Oh, to go back in time to get all those, games that would become super rare in the future. Not to sell, mind you. I just think that, you know, it's cool to have it's good to have those games physically and all that. Yeah, imagine begging my parents to buy me these M-rated games like Rule of Rose and Haunting Ground, being like, I swear these are going to be like super valuable in like 10, 20 years. I promise I won't play them until I'm 17 or whatever. Crap. Wow, 2 copies. I got a couple of valuable games myself. Have all of the stuff with them. I have, Silent Hill 2 for the, PS2, of course. The original Silent Hill 2. From my boyfriend, we've also got, Pokemon Coliseum. And... What else was there? Oh my gosh, what was it? Oh right, Wind Waker. The original, Wind Waker for the, GameCube. Yeah, hindsight's a bitch, ain't it? No. I was not allowed to play M-rated games as a kid. I was allowed to play T-rated games, though. Like, my parents weren't that much of sticklers. And, you know, I don't blame them for not letting me play M-rated games as a kid. Like, they knew I was fairly mature for my age, but, again, I get why they wouldn't really want me playing M-rated games. It's kind of funny they weren't strict about GTA. But yeah, they were okay with me playing, T-rated games when I was like 8 or 9, whatever. Yeah, GTA is like the M-rated game that kids, you know, shouldn't really play. That's funny that your parents were A-okay with that. But yeah, no GTA for me as a kid. Or, any horror games, but of course I wasn't really into that kind of stuff as a kid. So, that wasn't a big deal. Don't mind me, just gambling away my life savings. I mean, I was allowed to play T-rated games because, of course, that's how I played Dog's Life as a kid. And also The Sims, Sims 2's Pets for the PS2 as well. So I think I mentioned before, it was my first Sims experience. And then I eventually played The Sims 2 for PC, and that was fucking awesome. And it's still awesome. Sorry, just trying to adjust here. But yeah, no Metal Gear, of course, as a kid. Like I probably would have understand what that was going on anyways. Oh wow. Oh gosh. Yes, GTA, it's, quite the experience, quite the authentic experience. Alright, time for me to sound like a psychopath. In the, older GTA games, I'm talking 3, San Andreas and stuff, I really like beating up people with a baseball bat and then just, like, keep smacking on their dead bodies and watching it kind of, bounce, I guess. So yeah, there's me sound like a psychopath. And also in GTA 5, I like pouring gasoline on people and watching them freak out and run away. But yeah, I was, like I mentioned before too, I was a giant wuss as a kid. I would have not, I would have had zero interest in Silent Hill or Resident Evil. Clock Tower 3. Yeah, it is kind of interesting to see older folks get into games, but, you know, it's still neat, I think. Yeah, I swear I don't, like, beat up people with baseball bats to death on the streets in real life. Nor do I just go around pouring gasoline on people like an unhinged psycho. I swear. You know what, screw it, I won't get the cabbages this time again. I don't really care that much. Like, I'm already getting shit tons of money just by mining. I don't need to worry too much about getting the high value crops. Was Mario Baseball. Well, you know, something like that definitely's got a wide appeal. Oh hey, another sprite. Yes, yes, you never know what I'm hiding, right? You never know what anyone's hiding. No, of course not. I'm not gonna make you all paranoid by making you think everyone's a psycho in the making. Something funny in GTA 3 was whenever you, like, drive too close to an old lady, so you go, I'm an old lady, for Christ's sake! I always thought that was pretty funny. I mean, I never really played Vice City, so maybe I'll play that before GTA 6 comes out. That could be fun to do. Blech. You're fine. You know, I just thought this really weird random thought. Just imagine making an Arthur mod in one of the GTA games. Making an Arthur mod in one of the GTA games, either the older games or even the new, or even like GTA 5. Just have him go on a rampage because he's finally tired of everyone's shit. You know, that skunk is fine. He could run on water. He's fine. Alright? He was running in a circle on the water. Obviously, he's fine. Yeah, Arthur just finally gets tired of everyone's shit, goes on a rampage. Tired of Little Sisters throwing his airplane out the window. He told her not to touch it. Oh my gosh. Oh, goodness. Yeah. Again, though, you know, Skunk, he's fine. He's fine. Oh. When you leave and then you come back, he's out of the water. It's fine. But in all seriousness, no, I do not. I am not rude to small animals. Like I said, I got 2 cats. They are doing quite well. Perhaps I should share more pictures of them. Okay. Hey, I forgot to save another thing for him. It's fine. I'm not in any rush to do anything in this game. But yeah. Before I close up with stream here. Like I said, I might go back to my usual, you know, Lost in Lou 2 stream. But I also might even think of just playing, I forgot to put my chickens away. I'll do that real quick. I also might think of even playing some of the games, some of the leftovers from the birthday stream, with birthday week stream as well. We'll see how it goes. How, my schedule goes out and such. Damn chickens! Hurry up and put them in there. I believe I keep forgetting to let my chickens in. I'll pet them all individually later. Next time, I mean. Whew. Alright. I think we're done here. So, as usual, thank you all for stopping on by. Always appreciate it. And we'll see what we'll stream next time. But hopefully, I'll see you all then there. Bye!